Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Monday, May 30th, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Carolina Hurricanes vs New York Rangers. Our team pick is Hurricanes for the win. And here is why. The Rangers look to advance their first conference final since 2015 and hope the offense can step up, scoring only 14 goals in the series, but 5 goals in Game 6. Chris Kreider, Mika Zibanejad, and Frank Vatrano have scored 6 goals and 3 assists in the series and a goal and an assist in the recent game to lead the top line, but the rest of the offense also stepped up. Artemi Panarin, Philip Chytil, and Ryan Strome combined for 3 goals and an assist in Game 6, while defenseman Adam Fox has opened up the offense with a goal and 5 assists in the series and 2 assists in Game 6 as well. The Hurricanes have controlled this series but hope their offense can step up, scoring only 11 goals in the series and only 2 goals in Game 6. Sebastian Aho, Teuvo Teravainen, and Seth Jarvis have scored 4 goals and 8 assists combined in the series to lead the top line, but the rest of the offense has struggled. The hope is that defensemen Brendan Smith and Brady Skjei can add a scoring presence in Game 7 from the blue line, as the 2 defensemen have combined for 2 goals and 3 assists in the series and can help out the struggling forward unit. The New York Rangers will look to grab the first road win of the series and take the set after forcing Game 7 with a 5-2 win over the Hurricanes last time out. Mika Zibanejad and Adam Fox each have 16 points, with Zibanejad logging 7 goals and 9 assists, while Fox has a team-high 12 assists this postseason. Andrew Kopp and Artemi Panarin each have 10 points, with Kopp split between 5 goals and 5 assists and Panarin adding 4 goals and 6 assists. Igor Shesterkin's gone 7-5 in the postseason with a 2.74 GAA and a .926 save percentage this postseason. The offense has struggled, but the defense has been incredible, allowing only 14 goals in the series. Brett Pesce and Brady Skjei have led the top pairing, but the entire defensive unit has stepped up, with Ian Cole, Anthony DeAngelo, and Jakob Slavin creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting the Rangers' speed on the rush. The hope is that goaltender Antti Raanta can step up in the net, as he saved 128 of the 139 shots in the series but allowed 3 goals on only 13 shots in Game 6. The Rangers are looking to build off a strong Game 6 win and pull off the upset in Game 7 on the road. The problem is that the Hurricanes have yet to lose on their home ice in the playoffs and look to bounce back from a disappointing Game 6 and control this game in all 3 zones. The Hurricanes should find the back of the net throughout the game, with Sebastian Aho, Seth Jarvis, and the rest of the forward unit stepping up and creating open shots with quick cross-ice passes in the offensive zone, while defensemen Brady Skjei and Brendan Smith fire shots on the net from the blue line. The Hurricanes' defense also looks to rebound from allowing 5 goals in Game 6, with Brady Skjei, Brett Pesce, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and cutting off angles to the net on the rush, allowing goaltender Antti Raanta to make plenty of big saves in the net. The Hurricanes should win Game 7 to win the series and advance to the Eastern Conference Final. Our total pick is under 5.5 goals. And here is why. The offense was average for the Rangers this season. They scored 3 goals or more in 8 out of their last 10 games to end the year. The Rangers rank 16th in goals per game and 28th in shots per game. Artemi Panarin led the team with 96 points. Chris Kreider was 3rd in the league with 52 goals. The offense was not a problem for the Rangers in the first round of the playoffs, as they scored 4 goals or more in 5 out of the 7 games in round 1. They have struggled in this series, as they scored 1 goal in Games 1 and 5 and were shut out in Game 2. New York scored 3 goals in Game 3, but one of them was an empty net goal. The offense was better in Game 4, as they scored 4 goals on Raanta. They scored 5 goals in Game 6 to force a Game 7. Mika Zibanejad leads the Rangers with 15 points in the playoffs. The offense was good for the Hurricanes this season. Carolina ranked 9th in goals per game and 9th in shots per game. Sebastian Aho led the team in points with 81 points on the season. Andrei Svechnikov had 69 points this year. The Hurricanes' offense was excellent at home in the first round, scoring 5 goals in games 1, 2, and 5 and 3 goals in game 7 at home in the first round. The second round has been different, as they have scored just 2 goals in each of the first 2 games and just 1 goal in games 3 and 4. The Hurricanes scored 3 goals in game 5 and 2 goals in game 6. Teuvo Teravainen leads Carolina with 11 points in the playoffs. He has scored a goal in games 4 and 5, and he has 1 point in 4 out of 6 games in this series. Sebastian Aho scored 1 goal in each of the first 2 games of this series, and he had an assist in games 4 and 6. All season, these two teams were excellent at stopping the puck from going into the net. Carolina ranked first, and the Rangers ranked second in goals against per game. In the first game of this series, the Rangers scored 1 goal, and they were shut out in the second game of this series. New York scored 3 goals in game 3, but one of those goals was an empty net goal. Carolina scored 2 goals in each of the first 2 games of this series, and 1 goal in games 3 and 4. Antti Raanta has been sharp in the playoffs, having a 2.20 GAA and .924 SV% in 12 games started in the playoffs. Raanta allowed 1 goal in game 1, shut out the Rangers in game 2, allowed 2 goals in game 3, and allowed 1 goal in game 5 of this series. Shesterkin has been excellent in this series against Carolina, allowing 2 goals in the first game and 1 goal in games 2, 3, and 4. The under hit in the first 5 games of this series. Both teams are terrific at keeping the puck out of the net, and the under will hit in game 7. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.